Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And that is as far as they're going to go. A real chance if he can get through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that could set him on his way. Overhit and out of play. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is...
Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And it's Iniesta. Rudiger. Deftly away. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking tidy in possession here. Gavi. Always onto this. He's onside. Now it's Iniesta. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's one-on-one! Oh, he's bustling. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. First blood drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Pedri gets across and deals with it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. Now it's Rodrigo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
De Paul. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? No, he's missed it.
Alaba has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Fiddles it through. Puyol cuts it out. That's a little off target. Rudiger. And it's Maradona. Can he get it through? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Short changes him with that pass. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. So we're still where we started right now. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Xavi Alonso. Eto'o. Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Deftly away. And it's Guardiola. And he gets rid in a hurry. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. And it's Maradona. He could be in here. Big chance! We've got a goal! The breakthrough strike! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment.
Face to face with the keeper. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this. And now the breakaway. Luis Suarez. Cruyff. De Paul. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. And here's Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Luis Suarez. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. It's Eto'o! There's a goal! A game of thrills! goals, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Danger averted for now. And here's Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. De Paul. And this is Maradona. Eto'o. And smartly reclaimed. De Paul! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, that's a key interception. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent one. So we're into the second 45. Maradona. De Paul. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Oh, they can break here. De Paul gets into some space. Oh, that's a nice ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi Alonso. Maradona. Luis Suarez. He's through here. And that could set him on his way. It's a great ball. Has a go! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid go into the lead.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
De Paul charging forward, the ball at his feet, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. Maradona, can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. He is through here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's De Paul. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just about up to the hour now. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maradona. And the counter is on. Xabi Alonso. Suarez is onto it in a flash. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's looking to set free a runner.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Maradona! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicked it back promptly. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alaba. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cut it out. Roberto Carlos. Now he's off and running. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
That's going in strongly.
That's headed upfield. Cruyff.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's looking for the runner here. That is a great ball. Tchouameni, pass somewhat off target. Oh, super find. Now it's Rodrigo. He's one-on-one, surely! Hits one! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
2 goals on the... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And we're underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Messi. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking for the runner here. De Paul. It's Xabi Alonso. Eto'o. That is good alertness. And here's Maradona. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! In with a header! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rodrigo is flagged offside. The pass has gone astray, punched away, and he thumps it clear. And he's intervened well there. That is good strength. It's Luis Suarez! And he's there to make the block. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And he's had it nicked away. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just eases him off the ball. De Paul. Maradona. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless at the moment. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
There's a searching pass. And it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Maradona. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Eto'o. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Approaching the half-hour mark. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look...
De Paul! Oh, that is very close.
De Paul brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Xavi Alonso.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He can run onto that. It's Eto'o! And another try! Goal! Barcelona! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Maradona! That was a matter of inches.
Maradona nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Tchouaméni. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for options for movement. Xavi Alonso. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely.
Obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And they're back on the ball again. Guardiola. Xavi Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eto'o is herring after that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's De Paul. De Paul going face-to-face with his great rival. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Always onto this. Oh, no joy this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Roberto Carlos. Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now that's well seen too. Maradona. Now it's De Paul. Puyol. Oh no, this does not look good. And that has put paid to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Eto'o. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's... And again! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Up he goes! And he's found the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Maradona.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso. Rudiger cuts it out. Guardiola works it forward. Rudiger getting this one clear. Maradona. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Now the finish! There it is! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
El dorsal 14, Xavi Alonso, será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Ah, he's given it away. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Jorginho. Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Saliba gathers from the goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Petit. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Played back in. Now it's Messi. Hoeneß. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Hoeneß! Oh, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And now the hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And here's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Driving forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tchouaméni. Hoeneß. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. He is through here. Alvarez.
Alvarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi. Xavi Alonso. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. And it's Petit. It's Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries a shot! Tchouaméni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tchouaméni. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Shifted upfield. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Hernes. Now it's Mbappe.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That is lovely. And he's had a hit. And it's hoisted clear. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. So it's back to business. And it's Messi. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's neat. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nuno Mendes. Petit. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Kagawa. Hernes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball if he can get there. Now it's face to face with the keeper. It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Nice control. Fiddles it through. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again. Messi. Kagawa was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Speculative strike. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Alvarez.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Pedri, distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan take the lead. Now this could be... And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Messi. Messi. Oh, played right into his path. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is one way to get his defending done. Tries a header! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Julio Cesar sends that a long way. Pedri, played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a nicely measured pass. And he was quick to react.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Petit. Jorginho. It's Jorginho! Great effort, but no way through. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution in progress.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes.
And that could set him on his way. Pedri. Messi. And he's taking no chance. He's gone for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away. Pedri. And Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and
Terrible con.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge. because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Caught offside that time. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register.
Oh, tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very...
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has 2. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Can he put it away? Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Seedorf. Lizarazu. That's good play. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Maradona. Gavi, a player who needs no introduction.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter...
Gavi!
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No way through there. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Eto'o. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control. And that has been cut short. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. He's onside. Rummenigge finds himself offside.
How long is the next live update or shop refresh?
Van de Ven. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alonso, Gavi gets a foot in here. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here, and he's had it nicked away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
2 added minutes has been
And that
indicated.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso, now it's Maradona. Hernes, nice bit of trickery. And that's been won straight back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided.
1 hour.
We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Tchouaméni. And here's Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that is a little undercooked. Can he spark a counter here? Stood up well to him there. Eto'o. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gavi concedes a free kick for that. And he's lifted it over.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Belts one! Quarter of an hour into the second half.
29,830.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Time and again they are repelled.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Eto'o. Lizarazu. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Eto'o. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the run.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Lizarazu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lizarazu. Here's Tchouaméni. Burn. It's Gavi. Pinches it off him. Maradona. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Maradona. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gavi. Now that's well seen too. And here's Maradona. And the shot!
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a goal kick. Barcelona have reclaimed it. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has found the way through. Tchouaméni. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Seedorf. Lizarazu. It's run loose here.
Will be 1 minute at a time.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the finish! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And with that,
Nothing you can do against these types of connections.
very good evening.
I'll test him out later.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So off we go then. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular, but his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a...
Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Basten. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. There will be a throw-in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Thiaw, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Alonso. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. And Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tchouameni. And it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. That's really well cleared. Van Basten. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Mbappe. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Mohamed Salah did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Thiaw.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bastoni attempts a clearance. Foot in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that's well seen too. Van de Ven.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Hullet. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And he's let fly! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on, and he's had it nicked away. He's going for goal! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How would you review the first half? So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
There's no flag. Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Costa Curta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Closing in on goal. He's got the shot away! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Van de Ven. Hullet. And he was quick to react. Serginho. He can run onto that. Played into space out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. The ball's gone astray. Oh, that's a fine interception. That has been cut short. Still just a single goal between the sides. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. And that's been won straight back. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been knocked clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well read, nice interception. Adams getting this one clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he can clear it away. White. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Hullet. He's played him through. Mbappe! Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Costa Curta. Decent progress down the left. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xiao gets it away. Pinches it off him. Interesting ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's intervened well there. Chance here to counter. One-nil as we head towards the end. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. White gets it away. And the pass is intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that's well spotted. Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
In with the challenge. He's got away. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good people in this part of the world. And we're underway. Vinicius Junior belts one. It's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior, and that could set him on his way. Horace!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Roberto. And here's Shevchenko. De Roberto has it in a wide position. Van Basten absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a...
Got a shot away! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Gullit. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Gullit. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Gullit. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Nakata. Xavi Alonso. And it's Maradona. Kante, who's set up one goal so far. Shevchenko. Taken back almost at once.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's played him through. He could be in here. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, he's overshot the green. Roberto. And Nakata. Driving on and making good progress. Hernes. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's in, surely! Maradona!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he finish? Rijkaard gets it clear. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Vinicius Junior. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's in on goal. He's had a shot.
Added time.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernes. Van Basten. Plenty to aim at here. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Tchouaméni. Hernes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. And that pass is... looks for the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Van Basten. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cleared without complication. And it's Van Basten. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's going for goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Nakata, Roberto Carlos. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. A real chance to break. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in a great position. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Xabi Alonso. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Conte. Played back in. Hullet. Big chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Conte. Van der Ven. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's gone for goal! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Into the last 5 minutes. Xabi Alonso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard. And it's Conte. Here's Nakata. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bastoni with the clearance. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That has been cut short. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hoeneß actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
GG. Smart assist.
Well, Peter, I really...
Was it you? Yes. Why do you use Smart Assist? The AI controls the game for you. Why do you want that? The game better with smart assists. But there's no skill involved. I'm just playing against the CPU. Do you really? I couldn't do it.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is.
I don't like her AI controlling me.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There's a distinctive old-school feel, Peter, to Fernando Morientes.
Yeah, true. Mind you, by any yardstick, Jimmy, he hasn't. It's Van Basten! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Big chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Me too, but the passing is way better with it.
With bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Rafinha. Now it's Kimmich.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
They want to be quick to recover this. They're urging him to shoot. Short changes him with that pass. Rafinha! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafinha. Ødegaard. Now that's well seen too. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's Van Basten! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
If you like it, then it's up to you.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ødegaard. And it's Gundogan. It's run loose here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha, lobbed in behind. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Morientes. It's Morientes! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played him through. That could spell trouble. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. Koulibaly calmly anticipates. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Ødegaard. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gundogan. Vinicius Junior. Now Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ødegaard. Oh, he's seen that early. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very...
But I don't think it's fair for others.
...when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Koulibaly. And it's Conte. And here's Ferran Torres. Great work on the overlap. He can get that clear. Hoeneß.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off speculative strike. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kimmich. And he welcomes it in. Martinez deals with it effortlessly. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that was very necessary. Morientes is flagged offside. Tchouaméni. Oh, no joy this time. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Alonso! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The attendance for this match.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ødegaard. Nice bit of trickery. Rafinha. Rafinha! That's really well cleared. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Ødegaard at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Morientes. Great hit! Just off target.
Morientes did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! And more, and more, and more. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fiddles it through. Now it's Van Basten. And that's gone loose. Can he put it away? And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Look at the Alonso! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such a...
And the shot! And that comes to nothing.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Griezmann. No, it's not getting there. Maradona. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Morientes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Saliba. Maradona. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kimmich. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
6 added minutes has been
Griezmann.
indicated.
Valverde. Conte. That's a shade optimistic. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Maradona. And they can counter here. And here's Xabi Alonso. Van Basten. He'll try from distance. And that's past the post. Kimmich. Caicedo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test.
GG's bro, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. GG's. I was testing a tactic I just created. It doesn't seem to be working, as I imagined. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
We have all been there.
This place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And the shot! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home.
He rises! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Basten, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Xabi Alonso. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Neymar. And it's Iniesta. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Basten. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground.
That's all, folks. Thanks to all that joined. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time. Adios.